Donald Trump's immigration policies have been a complete and total disaster, no matter which way you slice it. Morally, it's obviously been a disaster. Economically, it's hurting the United States. Politically, it's put Trump underwater on his main campaign issue, right? The big thing, immigration, he is underwater in. A majority of Americans disapprove of what he's done. So again, it doesn't matter how you look at it, from the humanitarian perspective, from the economic perspective, or just from plain old politics, Trump has failed across the board. And it's not just Trump, too. Obviously, Kristi Noem, with Homeland Security in charge of ICE, in charge of Customs and Border Patrol, in charge of these immigration raids, she has failed as well. And Republicans in Congress who recently gave ICE $45 billion to build new detention facilities, they're starting to ask questions such as, where's the money going and why aren't you building these concentration camps we gave you the money to build? So amid all of these failures, obviously Trump can't take the blame. Obviously Kristi Noem can't. So White House insiders, according to a new report, have found a new scapegoat to blame for all of the immigration policy failures that this administration is experiencing. And it is the man who has been rumored to be having an affair with Kristi Noem, Corey Lewandowski. Now, I don't know, and I don't even care if the affair rumors are true or not, because that's totally irrelevant, but I bring it up because it is a thing that is rumored. One, actually, insider called it the worst kept secret in Washington, D.C. But affairs aside, Corey Lewandowski, much like Stephen Miller, is an absolute goblin troll that should be living under a bridge instead of dictating who gets to stay in this country. And according to insiders in the White House, all of the problems they got right now is because Corey Lewandowski is not doing what he's supposed to do. Now, the big irony here is that they don't really know what he's supposed to be doing, but by God, they are certain he's the one that should be doing something, and he's not, so it's all his fault. Let me read you this. 8 current and former officials at ICE and Department of Homeland Security told me that they blame Corey Lewandowski, the longtime Trump world figure who is a special government employee at DHS and functions as the unofficial chief of staff to Secretary Kristi Noem. Lewandowski has operated as a gatekeeper for Noem, especially since June, when the department implemented a new policy requiring her to sign off on any contract exceeding $100,000. There's extreme frustration that the president's agenda when it comes to ICE, beds, and therefore deportations is not going to happen. The White House has worked for months to get the reconciliation bill over the finish line. Why did you just lobby Congress for months saying you needed the money if you don't intend to use it? So I guess what they're mad about is that we're not building concentration camps fast enough. And they think Corey Lewandowski's the one holding that up? If Corey Lewandowski had the ability to put together concentration camps on every block in the United States, he would do it. He would do it without hesitation. I would be broadcasting right now from one of Lewandowski's concentration camps if he were the guy. And I'm not trying to defend him and say it's not his fault. But this seems like an all-around everybody involved is just not doing the things they're supposed to be doing for the furtherment of evil in the United States. Because let's be real, these failures, which I have said this many times, the failures, the incompetence of this administration may be the one thing that actually saves the country. So if Corey Lewandowski is the one dropping the ball and not building new concentration camps, then sweet, awesome. Keep not doing whatever it is you're not doing. We don't need more. We don't want more. In fact, they're also blaming Lewandowski for the fact that since June, deportations, arrests, and detainments have fallen. We're running out of people to round up. So if that is Lewandowski's fault, then hey, congrats, you're destroying their plans from the inside. And for that, I will tell you, I am eternally grateful. Keep it up, buddy. If you are, in fact, the reason more people aren't being rounded up and thrown in concentration camps,